All right, hey, what's going on, missioners? All right, so I had a recent experience with my Cancer being in the 12th house. And your 12th house is your place of your deepest trigger. And I was journaling, and I had a issue with, sit down here. I had an issue with going from being triggered to transformation. And I was in a situation in the 8th house where I was like constantly being triggered by my own mind. And my own mind, I guess, was playing tricks on me, I guess, where I was like regurgitating the past, in illusion, in La La Land. And I was never emotionally present. My emotional focus was always on something that I could not control. And I missed out on opportunity because I was always focused on something I could not control. I was always focused on something I could do nothing about. And when opportunities came to free myself from abuse, and especially when I saw all the red flags, I didn't listen. I didn't listen. So I was stuck in this place where I was constantly being triggered because I didn't know any different. I've never known different. Now this person had the same car as my parents, which was a BMW, just a different model. She was materialistic like my mother. She was had low self-esteem like my mother. Didn't apologize like my mom. And we only did things that was transactional. And when it didn't serve her ego, just like my mom, she didn't want to fuck with it. When it was about emotional depth, and I was thinking I was going somewhere, I really wasn't. Because as long as she was financially stable and I wasn't, it was literally like the same reason why she told me to leave is the same reason why my parents told me to leave. And I had the same psychology. I didn't develop myself, and the difference is that she gave me the freedom that my parents never gave me. And I missed out on that freedom. Or, she didn't have freedom. I didn't have freedom. She gave me the liberty my parents never gave me. And I didn't take it seriously. Or I was so triggered that I did not do whatever it takes to heighten my... I could have rewrote history, but I didn't. I repeated it. I repeated it because it was the same position with my parents all over again, where I had a tyrannical father, which was her boyfriend, the low self-esteem mom, who was materialistic. But what I learned was I was still the same. Yes, I've grown a lot since then, but my responsibility and my analysis and my attachment to this trauma of not securing self was the issue. Yeah, it's different now, but I didn't do what was required to fill my cup. And what it retaught me again was no matter how good of a relationship I will ever have with my parents, they'll never fill my cup. One. Two, it's not their job. Three, they have their own sets of traumas, issues, pains, non-development. Four, they may never come to the realization that they're wrong and they should apologize and do something about it. Five, I probably won't care when they do. And I'm learning that I'm not going to really be about second chances anymore, because once you show me your colors, and I think I even made a mistake recently again, because I gotta accept when somebody shows me who they are to not give them a second shot. Because one of the things that I've learned, and I get it, hurt people. But maybe because, Ajna said something so deep and profound that I really agree with. She said one of the greatest ways to spiritually protect yourself is to not have sex when you don't know your power. When you don't know when you don't know your power of manifestation and creating on this planet, stop having sex. And because you're gonna protect yourself, and that's why I'm so protected, because I'm not having sex with nobody. If I was engaging my energy with everybody, if I was over sexualizing everybody that I met, I'd be in so much danger. I'm never in a position where I'm in extreme danger because I'm protected. I'm just in a position where a certain need is not met that I have not met yet. And as I ground myself this morning, even as I do this live, I have to remember that my cup has to run it over. I had to fill it. And I was waiting, not really waiting. I wasn't really doing it. I'm not going to lie to you. But I wasn't doing what was required. And just like she ended it the same way my parents ended it with me. She thought I was not grateful. And that wasn't the case at all. I wasn't in the moment. It's not that I wasn't grateful. At all. It's just that I refused to be a slave to gratitude to get pennies on the ground. And when I couldn't, or when I wouldn't accept pennies, and I said I want more, the tyrant got upset. And she did what tyrants do. They flex their power. And that's why I have to make a promise within myself to fill my own cup. Because if I don't, like, I will suffer unmerciful lessons over and over and over again.